Adding on to our chicken library. Alright, today's tutorial is how to cook a whole chicken. And so what you see here is a chicken that was purchased frozen. So when you get it, make sure that you thaw it. Don't thaw it at room temperature. You're supposed to actually keep it in the refrigerator, and it will thaw usually over 24 to 48 hours. And when you take the chicken out of the plastic bag, there's going to be a lot of juice. So you're not supposed to drink it. Open it over a sink first of all, and then inside the main cavity between the legs there, you're going to find either a little plastic bag that has all the guts, or you're going to find the organs individually and gently placed inside that cavity. So you're going to have to pull them out of there. Don't bake your chicken with you're going to find heart in there, you're going to find the liver in there, there's going to be a neck in there. Take all that stuff out, and then if you use it for gravies or whatever, do that, but otherwise just discard it. Now, just in preparing your chicken, just rinse it underneath some cool water. Make sure that you get inside the cavity, get underneath the legs and the wings there, and when you put it onto your baking sheet, it's always going to be easiest if you have some tin foil, which is going to line that. Not a necessity, but it makes things so much easier. And then you want to put it so that the breast side is up. That's the media side, which is actually facing up. So those legs will be pointing back at you there. And what I've done with this little chicken is I've cut up an entire lemon. I kept the skin on, I portioned out the lemon and packed that into the cavity there. I also made some slits underneath the skin where I have lemon slices, and that's going to be all over the chicken. And then inside those little pockets and on top of the skin as well, those spices that I have there, that's dried thyme, there's dried basil and dried oregano. You can use whatever you like. I generally don't use salt in the majority of my cooking, especially when I use the lemon. So when you sneak the stuff inside of there, what's going to happen, it's going to bake or broil or roast however you make this chicken, and all those seasonings will actually penetrate the meat then. So all that's left to do is actually bake it, but there's one little trick that I want to show you. Excuse the movement of the camera here. Is how to bustle up the ends so that the stuffing, whatever you put inside of there, doesn't fall out. I took a knife, and all I did, you can see here, is I just cut a little hole in each end of the skin, and what you'll do is you'll pull that skin, pull the hole over. I hope the camera's still on. Pull it over the chicken. Okay, maybe not today. There we go. And then repeat with the other side, and it actually is a way to sew up that bottom so that all of your stuffing pieces will stay inside before you put it into the oven. Alright? So there we go. Chicken 101.